there's one person, in my opinion, that really hasn't answered the bell, and that's Artemi Panarin. How important do you guys think he's going to be in Game 7? Before you guys answer, I just wanted to say, watching you guys from afar, you guys are doing an absolutely fantastic job. Everybody behind the glass, in front of the glass. This is a fun show. Senior shows are always fun. Congratulations. Good luck to all of you, whoever is graduating. I know that you guys will make FUV proud. Thank you guys for maintaining the legacy that has been put in front of you guys, and have a great show.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Anthony. Thank you so much for those kind words. That's Anthony Pusick, WFUV alum, and a big fan of our show, and we love that. Artemi Panarin.
He barely touched the puck last game.
Yeah. The bread man has not really been. I
not
can't believe
bread.
I didn't even think about that.
He's
been MIA.
He's not the bread man as of right now.
Yes. I mean, there are times in this series where he's really had chances to contribute and just been a little too cute with the puck, and that's kind of just been the indictment on his entire Rangers career. He was really good in his first year. This year, he's been a little too cute with the puck, and it's like at this point, it's the playoffs. All you really need to do is find the open man and get pucks to the net. And when you're trying to do fancy footwork and fancy stick work, a lot of times that can come back to bite you, especially in a time where it's all about bounces. It's all about bounces.
Well, I think from an overall place, and yes, it's all about bounces, and that actually interestingly plays into a point I want to make here is that the Rangers are the better power play scoring team in this series. They're also the better penalty kill team in this series, and that's great for the 10, 12, maybe 15 minutes that you're going to either have a man advantage or be down a man, and you're going to be thinking in that certain mindset. But there's another 45 minutes of hockey to be played, and that needs to be something about everybody. And that comes to the point about, nobody can be neutral on the ice because the Penguins will. The Penguins, I don't think, are as good of a team as the Rangers are. I do not think that. But they will find those holes and they will poke them. And they've been doing that all this entire series. So the Rangers really need to look out for that. And Artemi Panarin's a great example.
Yeah, we're talking about Artemi Panarin not showing up. But something else that needs to happen for this team, they need to stop taking penalties.
Yeah.
Every single time you look at the screen, there's either a power play for the Penguins or a 5-on-3 that they have to continuously kill off. A 5-on-3 to start the game. Game 5 was that? So that's something that this Rangers team really needs to clamp down on. Stop giving up stupid penalties. Stop doing stuff that you're going to get called for because the refs are clearly looking for it. So if they can just buckle down and keep their head down, shoot the puck when they're supposed to, and not get these dumb high stick penalties, these whatever penalties they're getting, they have a chance to win this. And Artemi Panarin, that's the spot where he's going to step up on the power play. And if he can come around Game 7 and play like the bread man that he's been last year and this year, they have a good chance. But he has not been the Artemi Panarin that we all thought he was going to be so far this series.
Not at all.
Before we wrap out the hockey talk, I want to get your definitive takes on what will happen tomorrow night at the Garden. This will be a tougher Pittsburgh team, most likely, because there are 3 questionable players to play. One of them is Sidney Crosby, one of the greatest players of all time. The other is Tristan Jarry, who is the starter for the Penguins, who has not played a single minute of this series. He was injured. And Rickard Rakell might come back for Game 7. So this is going to be a tough task for the Rangers, obviously, as have Game 5 and Game 6 been. But what is your score prediction for Game 7?
I just talked about how Igor Shesterkin has to step up, and he's going to do it. It is going to be a 3-0 game. It's going to be a shutout.
Oh, wow.
It's going to be he's going to come back to the Garden. He's going to prove why he is the Vezina Trophy winner, why he's the best goalie in the league this year. And it's going to be a shutout, man. It's going to be 3-0. I'm going to say Panarin does get a goal, and I'm going to say Andrew Kopp gets 2 goals. I'm even going to go that specific because Andrew Kopp has been absolutely killing it since the trade deadline. So I'm going to go with 2 for Kopp, 1 for Artemi, 3-0 shutout. Igor has 32 saves, and they're going to face Carolina.
I am also hoping and predicting for a great game for Igor. I don't think a shutout though. I think this is going to be a very similar game to Game 1. This one happened to go into the Rangers' favor. I'm going to go 2-1 win for the Rangers.
So you think triple overtime?
I was thinking maybe overtime. I'm not sure yet. The vibe of the game will be very similar to Game 1, whether it's regulation or we go into overtime, and who knows? That's not off the table at this point. I'm thinking a goal for Kopp. I'm thinking a goal for Kreider too, and Shesterkin. Let's say 36 saves. 2-1, if I like that.
This is going to be a cardiac contest. It's going to be a 1-goal game. It's going to be, oh my God. I'm probably going to lose years off my life watching this game.
Oh, yeah.
But I think Igor's not, although he's a fantastic goalie, and obviously, he's going to win the Vezina this year, and he might
win the Hart.
Might screw around and win the Hart.
Might win the Hart.
That's the MVP trophy for your non-hockey fans out there. he doesn't really work in the shutout game too much. I mean, he has the shutouts, but he's usually just a low goal threshold guy. So I'm gonna say 3-2. I like 3-2. I like the Rangers. Yeah, I think we all like the Rangers here.
Yeah, it's a clean sweep for the Rangers across the board.
I'll say Panarin finally gets on the board with a point. I think he gets an assist. I like an Andrew Kopp goal, and I like a Chris Kreider goal.
Nice.
So we'll take Rangers 3-2, and that'll just about do it for this NHL playoff.